You feel that Biggie line, kind of like really put a stop to your
my rap career wasn't happening. This is 1994. My last big record was maybe 91.
So you felt like it was already winding down.
Yeah, like so it was like a nail in a coffin for that era. So that's why I said I don't take it personal. I never took it personal. Like Unbelievable is one of my favorite records, to be honest with you.
Shout out Premier.
Like I never ran into Big until this one night we did Mad Wednesdays. We walk in, the first person I see at the bar was Big. I was like, oh, here we go with this shit. So I don't say nothing, he don't say nothing, we go into the thing. And I do my performance, we rock, you know, we did well. So I get off stage and like I said, I'm 5'6" at most. And I just remember Big walking up and him looking like he was 900 feet tall. And he was rolling a blunt like this thick. He was just, that's all I remember is the blunt and this mass coming at me. And he was like, yo, what the fuck you want to do? And I'm like, what the fuck you want to do? So we're talking.
It was actual smoke? Like
he was walking up, I wasn't.
I never heard this.
You weren't backing down.
But all I heard in the back of my mind was Michael Jackson, Billie Jean. Because every dude with me did the moonwalk out the club. I turn around, these dudes just... I'm like, yo! I'm like, are you crazy? Now, I want to say, I got to ask C's next time I speak to him. But
we should call C's right now.
I want to ask him if he was the one who stepped in between us.
Okay.
Because I don't remember. He stepped in between. He's like, what the fuck are y'all doing? Y'all bugging, blah, blah, blah. And Biggie was like, yeah, you know, you're right. And I was like, yeah. But I was like, I'm not even mad at y'all. I'm mad at them niggas that I came with.
Peace. Back with another installment of hip-hop history. In that clip, you just heard Kwame speaking about an interaction that he had with Biggie after Biggie said the line in Unbelievable, your life is played out like Kwame and those effing polka dots. So he's speaking of interaction with Biggie after, you know, Biggie dropping that song, and he hadn't seen him until this one occasion, and then they had a little bit of a you know, a stare off or whatever, you know what I mean? To where it was squashed, I guess, you know. Kwame is dope though, man. I grew up listening to him and Kid and Play and stuff like that. I'm a big fan of the gangster music, but Kid and Play and Kwame and De La Soul, even though they're, you know, Kwame and De La Soul and all, they're on two different sides of the spectrum. But I still like those guys. I'm one of those types of guys that I appreciate a lot of facets of music. Like, I like NWA, but then also Dale the Funky Homo Sapien is one of my favorite MCs, you know, coming from the West Coast or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like there's a space for all that, because I'm kind of like, I'm like a popular loner, if that makes any sense. You know, I'm not really a mainstream guy, so when I see people doing stuff like mainstream stuff, I kind of stick to myself. And I feel like in those moments, like people like De La Soul and Kwame and, you know, and Kid and Play, and, you know, it was the other side of things where it was more like, let's be positive, let's have fun type of stuff, instead of talking about, you know, the game and the pitfalls and everything that comes with it. So I feel like you need both sides in order to balance out the yin-yang theory, you know? So the duality of human beings, pretty much. But this is just my 2 cents. You can keep it, sell it, throw it away. It doesn't matter. I hope you appreciate the the content. Like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, peace.